What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV, and today we are coming to you from Switzerland. But this here is Basel, Switzerland. Basel. We're starting out here in the Old Town. One of the things I want to show you as we cross this bridge here, you'll see there's people swimming in the river, enjoying that fresh glacial melt off the Alps from one of the many rivers here in the country. One of the things you notice, so you'll see them over here, they're kind of swimming down. Lots of public transport. Switzerland's like definitely top 3 public transportation in the world. So I actually just came down here from Paris to Luxembourg, and I went to Strasbourg, and then I was going to go to Colmar, but I ended up coming over here to Basel. Here's some of those people in the river going for a cruise. You can see them. Looks like they got a river only lane. Cool. Anyways, you guys have been following this journey, you know I began in Scotland, in Edinburgh, and I've been taking trains the whole way. Haven't touched an airport all the way down to Switzerland. And don't really plan to go to an airport anytime soon. Looks like I'm going over towards, I either go from here, I go towards Spain, or I go towards Italy. It's kind of the route. Well, if I go towards Italy, it depends what route, but there's the longest tunnel in the world I've never actually gone through. That's here's the route down here. Just walk down there. I've never actually been to that longest tunnel. That would take me through like Garda, Turin, some of those destinations. But right now I think I just need to focus on Switzerland. I mean, it's one of my favorite countries. And when you're in Switzerland, why rush it? It's funny because sometimes you feel like you're up against the winter, like you want to see so many places, but you don't want to see it when it's winter time. So I was going to go to Zurich, but I'm really happy I came to Basel because this is actually one of those places that I would post up and chill as like a digital nomad for a little bit of time. It's nowhere near as expensive as Zurich. Zurich hotels versus Basel, like double the price. You want to save money, come to Basel. You want to pay top dollar, go to Zurich. And they're very similar. Zurich's a bit bigger, of course, but it's got all of the things you could possibly want and need. But yeah, today I plan to go hopefully to Zurich and then on to Liechtenstein. I got Luxembourg, that was my first time there. That'll be my first time to Liechtenstein. So everyone was telling me, oh, Luxembourg, it's got the highest GDP in the world. And it's pretty nice. but it's not quite as nice as I had thought. They have a lot of people that just kind of hang out along the train station, get drunk, and kind of create a little bit of a dangerous atmosphere around the train station, at least in Luxembourg. You would have thought Luxembourg would be real safe just because of what you hear about it, but maybe it's Liechtenstein that's the one that's supposed to be, like, this one feels safer than Luxembourg. I haven't seen any riffraff here. I've seen it in Geneva though. Geneva's not too bad, but Geneva, what I'm saying is, you know, people like going to the bathroom at, you know, 10 in the morning right there on the side of the road instead of using a toilet, but they're drinking beer, throwing bottles around. France honestly deals with a lot of that. Kind of noticed that about France. I like France, but we've got a bit of a problem with behavior. Don't get me wrong, I'm the type of guy who likes to go out and have a good time myself, so I get it, but 10 o'clock in the afternoon is not the time to have a bunch of people out with idle hands. That's what it is. They're idle hands. They're not working. So they're drinking a lot. And that's all across France. People who just drink all day and don't work. Here in Switzerland, very calm, very nice. Very good. The people here are nice, friendly. Easygoing atmosphere. So, the area I just walked across that bridge there is the Old Town. The area I'm walking towards now, you could call the New Town. It's actually where the hotel is, the Marriott. And look how many trams they got. You guys should be making recommendations to me where you want me to go. Anytime you see the elderly out being active, living like a young person, that's pretty good. And yeah, that's something you see in Singapore a lot. It's good to be very youthful outside. I think that's what I've realized through my travels is places where people stay active in their daily life. You don't have to do like gym or anything like that. You just have to be moving your body. Just out and about, outside. Unfortunately, in the US, our cities are designed for cars, not really walking. Some of the East Coast cities you can walk around and enjoy like that, but you won't really see. Here's a Pullman. You won't really see people, you know, doing activities unless you're in like a coastal place, I guess. It's hard to explain. You'd have to go to Singapore. See, the reason I say this is because the places that I go where I acknowledge that there's a lot of people, I'll do research and I'll say top 10 places with the oldest population or life expectancy. And then I hear, you know, Japan or Okinawa, Singapore, Switzerland. And then I become more observant of the people around to see if there's something that they're doing or eating that could be leading to that, you know. And a lot of it is just outdoor activity. Like, the food quality is a factor, but it's not like the food quality is incredibly, or like a lot more better. It's just the outdoor stuff, being outside, being active, walking. You see? That's the key. So if you're someone who's trying to do longevity hacking, one big factor that you've got to start incorporating is going to be walking a lot. That's why I love travel, is because it gets me out there walking. I think stress reduction is good, and travel does have stress related to that. But yeah. By the way, about the Switzerland currency, it's very strong. It is the Swiss franc. So I got a lot of coins on me from the euro. Got a lot of euro coins, but they won't take those here, so I'll have to find a place to put those until I go back into France or Italy. The Europeans love their coins. I don't really like coins because they fall out of my pocket when I'm sitting on the train or sitting at lunch. They just fall out of my pocket. I don't really like to carry like a handbag just to hold coins. They've got a 2 euro coin and a 1 euro coin. Anyways, this is mostly Basel. Just wanted to show you guys so you guys get an idea. They have a train station over there. And they have like 2 train stations here, so I think this might be one of the train stations. Not sure exactly. Anyways, see you guys on the next one. I've done Luxembourg, Strasbourg, going to Zurich. Check some of the more recent videos. You can watch those and see what's going on. I'll put a link to 2 of them right now, and you can pick one.